There are new questions tonight about the details of the plea bargain in the BC rail trial that came to an abrupt end earlier this week. Monday, Dave Basi and Bob Virk pleaded guilty to leaking secrets about the sale of the railway. But before that happened, did they sign a so-called gag order in exchange for having their legal bills paid? That was the accusation the NDP put to the Campbell government today, and that's when the Liberals started pushing back and their story began to unravel. A-News legislature reporter Shachi Curl has the story, new at 6.
When Dave Basi and Bob Virk sat down with us last night, it was clear they couldn't talk about everything, especially the details of their plea agreement.
I can't comment. I refer you to the Office of the Attorney General.
Yeah, that's correct. I can't comment. I must refer you to the Office of the Attorney General.
In return for pleading guilty, Basi and Virk got conditional sentences, and their $6 million legal bill was handed to BC taxpayers. But before the men walked out of BC Supreme Court on Monday, were they also forced to sign a non-disclosure deal that effectively gagged them from talking about any of it? That's what the NDP was asking this morning.
We need to make sure that we have full disclosure. Those are taxpayer dollars, not the BC Liberal dollars.
By early afternoon, Gordon Campbell was saying he didn't know anything about the arrangements of the deal.
One of the things that we said from the outset that was we were going to be completely independent from this process. We have been. The decisions that have been made were all made by the Attorney General's Ministry, the Legal Services Bureau.
For the Premier to say it has nothing to do with us, it's the Legal Services branch, well, does that mean the Minister just signs off on things? That he doesn't actually look at the documents when they come to him?
But that was before BC's Attorney General chimed in and the story changed again. Mike DeYoung telling reporters there is no non-disclosure agreement, and Dave Basi and Bob Virk are free to talk about the details of the case. Then, late this afternoon, another twist, a contradiction and an admission from Deputy Attorney General David Lucadelis. He said, I decided to release Mr. Basi and Mr. Virk from their liability to repay. Neither the special prosecutor nor the Attorney General had any involvement in this. A letter is being sent today to counsel for Mr. Basi and Mr. Virk, releasing them from the condition that required they not discuss the above financial matters and that they refer all inquiries to the Ministry of the Attorney General. So it would seem Basi and Virk were told not to talk after all, at least about some things.
Well, I think what this is about is a government, the BC Liberals, who can't keep their story straight.
As for Dave Basi, Bob Virk, and their lawyers, no one was commenting today. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A-News.